North Star, dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again. And today our topic is the North Star and its own star constellation, our dear human friends. Yes, we already opened for you that this star constellation as a North Star star constellation, it is also called Seven Brothers, our dear human friends. And it is the story about your creation story in the past, which was channeled the same way that Kirsi is channeling me right now, our dear human friends. And in some country, it is also known as your creation theory, our dear human friends. And now, when you are transforming yourself to the 5D timeline, I thought that it is a good idea to tell you a little bit more about your own creation theory as well as your own planet Earth lens, our dear human friends. You have been told before that there has been a very big explosion, how you have got started at your own planet Earth lens. Well, it is kind of true, but now I can go a little bit more deeper in that true meaning, how you are able to understand it right now. Because, like Kirsi, you already know my story, how we, the creator gods, are created from the light. And you, Kirsi, already know how your planet Earth lens was created as well. So I thought that it is a good idea to tell you something about your true history as a humans as well. Because not many of you are not aware how this universe operates in real. And Kirsi is scratching her head every day with this same topic because I am giving so much information for her in pieces that she can also comprehend everything I am telling to her. And we are discussing with Kirsi many times a day. And every time when she has 1 minute free, or she will be sitting in the car, I will catch her in the flow because I know she's a very busy woman. She's always doing something, and it is very hard to catch her sometimes because there are so many things going on. And now I catch her on the while she was driving home, and I told that today, Kirsi, we will make this story about the North Star and its own constellation. So let me open you a little bit this story behind your dome. As you see your sky cover nowadays, it is kind of a projection, our dear human friends. It is not real the way you have used to think or they are teaching you at the school. It is kind of empty space which is created to look like your sky, our dear human friends. But like you all know, if you stare the universe, everything there is, you can see kind of plasma looking energy stuck somewhere in the cosmos, always expanding and creating itself new again. So, how do you think that your planet Earth lens could be different than our dear human friends? Because we all are as one, so you need to be a part of that universe which you are staring with your own tools from the planet Earth lens, isn't so? And if you turn inward in you, and maybe if you think about your own veins inside of you, do they look like cosmos you can see with your own monitors while staring the skies and the universe? Yes. And think about your own brain construction. Does it look also as this energetic network spreading impulses around? And think about your trees outside. They have those old trees, a lot of leaves on the top, and also the very spread roots below. What is common for all of them, our dear human friends? Yes, they look very similar, our dear human friends. And if you see Kirsi's cosmos drawing with one dot and strings, straight lines going out of them around, connecting to the other layer and spreading forward and connecting to the other layer and spreading forward. Are they quite similar than your tree's roots, your brain construction, and your veins, our dear human friends? Yes, that is one of the patterns we use, our dear human friends, with our creation work. For example, yes, and then if you stare up to your own sky and you look this North Pole and the Pole Star, do you see similar kind of strings going around with this star constellation? Yes, our dear human friends. Or maybe if you think about your own body's meridians, they look exactly the same. Yes, that is one of our patterns, our dear human friends. We use sacred symbols, we use patterns, and we use technology that you never heard about yet. Everything is connected with those wires, kind of. Like Kirsi, you are connecting with different entities worldwide, which I have sent to your own way to meet. And if you think about those entities, which countries they live, does it look as the same pattern? Like the star constellation and your ways and your brain. Yes, our dear human friends. This is just the way we create. That is one of the mechanisms we create. And when you were creating your own planet Earth lens Heaven on Earth Nature Center, how this work was orchestrated, if you draw a picture with who you have been making this creation work, does it look the same pattern again? Yes, it does. So that is the key. Everything is connected in the universe, our dear human friends. But don't think that simple and pattern. Maybe Kirsi, you can post it again to this voice clip that people can see. And if you think this network as your energetic simulation network, and you have some things going on in the top of like the North Pole, you will be able to connect there at anywhere in this cosmos model. Yes, our dear human friends. Energetic network which is operating under our guidance everywhere in the cosmos. In you, in your veins, in your brain. So, now we come to the North Pole and its own star constellation. So, what do you think that these 7 brothers are they connected to you as humans? Yes, they are. That is the same structure what you have as your own brain and vein as well. So everything is connected, our dear human friends. And when you start to understand how this cosmos is operating, it is much easier to understand us, what we are doing at your own skies at the moment. Yes, we are building the crystalline grid over your entire planet Earth lens. So, And this crystalline grid, crystal light grid, it is also connected those wires above your own sky and the planet Earth lens as well. Yes, and that way we can code you at anywhere in the existence we are able to connect. Yes, our dear human friends. And the same goes through with this um, channeling or discussion with Kirsi. We just map in to the right frequency and then we can go wherever we want in this universe. And those 7 brothers, they were connected to your own planet Earth lenses chakra system, which is quite similar than what you have in the human bodies. Maybe, Kirsi, you can find some pictures out of them, both of them that people can understand. And those chakras and chakra system, they are your own energetic gateway system. Yes, if you think about your own spine and your quantum stick inside of you, and all the chakras are aligned in that quantum stick. Is it so? And all those chakras which are aligned to your own quantum stick as a human entity, they are connected with as above, so below connection to the 7 brothers and the North Pole Star above your skies, our dear human friends. They are tuning in mechanisms for us as galactic beings from the light, our dear human friends. We can manipulate you as individual, or we can manipulate your entire planet Earth lens if we want to do so, our dear human friends. So, and when we come back to the creation theory, think about the same North Pole Star Constellation. And when we created our new grid for your planetary lens to start, we used the same technique, but we also manifested that space between those strings to be solid, our dear human friends. So that way you are able to walk wherever you want at your own planetary lens as well. So everything is connected, and this pattern as North Pole Star Constellation, it is connected to everything at your own human life, and it is created from the masculine energy itself. and it can be connected to any entity who has access to the cosmic knowledge, like Kirsi does, and she can go to get the right information from each chakra and the chakra system. But she already knows the story. And she knows that you have some gears with every chakra you have, and also those last chakras, they are connected to your own human body the way you are not aware always. So that is your true creation story. And yes, there have been a big explosion in the beginning with our entire cosmos creator God, where we separated as a Kirsi's quantum cosmos model out of it, and we stayed as your light God creators. We stayed in the cosmos, and we started to seek the truth the same way that Kirsi is doing right now. And we created ourselves out of the light, the source light only. And it became conscious, our dear human friends. And then we started to create the universe more and more, and we understood that we need to grow as a soul and spread ourselves as wide as it is possible. And that happened through this creation process I just pictured. So every single cell at your own body, every single vein in you and your brain, you are connected to the higher dimensions as your own star constellation, as North Star Constellation is as well. Yes, our dear human friends. And maybe some of you might think that am I locked to this reality we are talking about right now? I need to tell you that yes, somehow you are, but somehow you are not. And you should always follow your heart coherence, which is showing you to the way to the truth, to the source light, and the light only. And that way you will understand the best way who you are and from where you come from. And when your own consciousness level rises, those 7 brothers becomes more wide and more wide to be able to connect to the new things in the cosmos again, like Kirsi's drawing from the cosmos itself. And your soul memory, it remembers with who you are connected in the beginning, And that way you can start to rise your own consciousness level to understand that who you are and from where you come from, our dear human friends. And all those Pole Star, North Star Constellation stars, they are connected to you that you can learn all things about you, our dear human friends. So, I hope this will open you a little bit what these star constellations are in real. They are its own time cosmic computers as energetic simulation is, our dear human friends. And that way we can balance and create you more and more. And that way our entire universe is expanding and always creating itself to grow as a soul, our dear human friends. And with this North Pole star constellation, you will be also able to align yourself into it the way you feel the best way. It is also your own radio, what is happening and why at your own planet Earth lens, our dear human friends. So, this kind of creation theory this time, and when you have raised your awareness and you will be connecting these things yourself, they all becomes your own reality, our dear human friends. So, it is a projection at your own human sky that you will remember who you are and from where you come from, our dear human friends. So, thank you for listening from the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.